Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to War in the West as we take a look at the Italian front. So, we have to figure out how to hold the Italian front. I do not mind moving forward. It's a shame that we had to surrender good fortifications, so it might be a case of that we try to dig in here. We do have a division here. I could have some forces assigned over here. Right, so we have some marine battalions. Do we have anything in the way of freight? Yes, we do actually. We do have a little bit of freight capacity. So we'll launch this. Drop a bit of supply into the headquarters, hopefully get that spread out into those units. We should increase our combat value. That costs us quite a lot of men. Okay. Panzer Grenadiers could be moved over here, which they will be. I'll have them basically act as a reserve formation. So I want you assigned to the Panzer Corps. There we go. Never go reserve formation. I do have the infantry. We were attacked here. Yeah, they don't have that many armoured fighting vehicles here. They do have a hell of a artillery advantage. Hell of an advantage. Okay. So they have the Shermans, Stuarts. Okay. So here, here, here and here. These are the places that we need to take a look at. I mean, this is a Panzer Grenadier formation. These guys are tough. Could have a reconnaissance assigned. We could have anti-tank assigned, actually. Which is probably a wise idea due to the nature of this armoured division being here. So we'll have a anti-tank formation assigned, so the heavy Panzerjägers. We could have some Fortschritt Strug brigades attached, and we'll have some heavy flak. There we go, that's increased their power quite nicely. So I'll have them on a reserve formation too. Or as a reserve formation. We do have Jägers over here, so I could move around this infantry division. Okay. Level 2 fortifications over here. So move you over here then. You can be ready. We'll have these guys on... well, you can be on ready. You can be on reserve. Actually, no. Have you ready? You can be on reserve. Need interior lines. Move the Jäger here. Move you up over here. I'm not gaining anything from that. I'll go move some extra men. Right, there we go. I don't know what to do with this division. I'm really worried about any Londons via, well, by Venice, so I'm going to have to be careful. Unfortunately, I can't move the ME-163, so we'll have to hope that they do hold out. Okay, now the Eastern Front. How are you doing? Okay, so we're at the number of divisions that we need. The front is stable right now, so what that means is basically we are still being pushed back, but only at 1 hex per turn. We'll start to see it advance slowly and slowly towards the Reich. I mean, let's get a map up of, say, Germany in 1944. Take a look at the status of the Reich so we can see how we're doing. Okay, just finding a map now. Trying to find a good map would be good. Won't be long. Right, here we go. So this is a map of... oh, that's not the map. That's the map. Okay. So, this is April 1944, but you can see really what the situation is. It's not good. It's really not good. So if we can repulse the Allies, then we can start to try and move some men to the east. Honestly, it's not going to make a goddamn difference as we are slowly but surely losing the war in the east. And there's nothing that really can be done about that. But we can try to prolong the inevitable. Okay, so we're looking fine for now, so we can keep this up. We have the number of divisions required. We have our panzer divisions being rested and refitted, which is good for us. So let's take a look at the losses then. They are quite horrific. Yes, this turn so far, 6,242 men lost. Which is a shame. We did lose a few planes, 2 transports, which is fine, a few level bombers, a few fighter bombers, a few parts have been killed in action. Overall, not too bad. Our overall losses, though, aren't too bad. I mean, 404 compared to the Allies' 1,056, that's not too bad. Ground losses, on the other hand, are quite high. But if we can actually repulse the Allied landings in Normandy, then we can pull something out of the bag. So, right. Oh god, I always forget about that. I was meant to... yeah, I meant to click yes. And then go back and solve the garrison thing. It's annoying. Now I'm going to be extremely interested to see how the Allies react. I imagine they will be reinforced shortly. Right. I mean, this is only 1 hex here. But if we can take control... ASEAN... Really don't know how you say that. Anyway, if we can take control of that, then that really buys us a lot of room. I mean, they should be isolated and cut off from supply, which is going to make it far easier to take them on. They're not going to break on probably the first turn, but if we hit them with enough power, enough firepower, enough ordnance, they should crack. Okay, what's going on here? Ground attack, yep. Now, I do worry that these planes being lost on the ground are mine. the ME163s. I'm really worried about that. If it is, then it's honestly my fault, but hey, I want to then move somewhere close to the front line, so we'll have to see. Yes, this is quite a large airface here. Need these losses to increase. They have a huge air fleet, something that I cannot in any way match, but if we can make it painful for them, it'll start to make a dent. Or at least, for the time being, we've cut off 2 landing locations for the Allies. So that should limit the amount of reinforcements that they can, in fact, land. It'll limit the amount of freight that they can receive as well, which is really a big thing. Okay, yep, they took, wow, they took a lot of losses. Bloody hell. Yeah, they are being interdicted in different locations. That's a lot of losses in a turn. Now, Flak's actually playing a really quite large role here. Let's try to find a map of the D-Day landing. Or Operation Overlord. At least then we can sort of gauge ourselves against it. Trying to find something would be nice. Not too many useful maps. But either way, we have captured Sword and Juno. There's just Gold, Omaha, and Utah. Right. Hold. Yep, you held. Well bloody done. Hold, 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 hold. Nah. Nitro was held. Right, they held. Good job. Oh my god, they actually held. Ah, I spoke too soon. No? Wow. Good. Hold that bloody line. Good job. Okay, Normandy didn't go as I hoped, but we can rescue the situation quite easily. I hope so anyway. We do have panzer divisions right there. I probably should not have got greedy, but then again I wanted to take Juno and Sword, so if I... Well, I've done that now, so that's repulsed those, ports. Well, yeah, they can't land supplies there for the time being. They might be able to do it at Juno, but we'll see. Right. Those were some heavy, heavy air losses for the Allies there. Heavy. Okay. Tell me you're alive. Haha! You survived, and you've actually gained numbers. Sweet. Whew. Not gonna lie, I thought they'd all died. Right, oh. Wow. You know what, I think... Oh, right, shit. So they did receive reinforcements there. So we are dealing now with... oh, that's two US armored divisions. That's not good. Right, okay, so the situation has developed into something a little bit more dangerous now. We are dealing with what is possibly the most dangerous thing yet. I mean, we have a... armored force here. I can't stop that with just brigades. I can try and slow it down, but I can't stop it. So what we need to do here, what our priority is basically take the city here, form a defensive line here, try and cram the panzers. Wow, you lost a lot of combat value there from being cut off. That's an insane amount. But at least we do have other formations ready to move ASAP. So that's good. Okay, right. I don't feel so comfortable about this. I could move some units, but honestly, I do not want to lose those ME-163s. They are a very, very nice unit. So what we're going to do then is we're going to have you moved out, and... we'll move you over to... Where do we want to move you? Where have we been taking the attacks then? Right. So of course there is lots of bombing attacks over here. It's mainly over here, but we are receiving a few here. Rail yard damaged. Rail yard damaged. Rail yard damaged. I could probably have them... Yeah, they're hitting the rails. Right, so we'll have the ME-163s deployed to Paris again. There we go. Right, air superiority. Right, there we go. So we do have an air superiority over here. So the ME-163s will not be able to be assigned at this point, but we can assign a few more planes. Right, assign all those planes. Increase the area to 3. Okay, there we go, sweet. So we've increased the total amount of planes assigned there. We only have superiority and intruder over here. We could do a ground attack. I don't think we even have ground support anymore. Right, we do have ground support, okay. What do we have assigned here? Not exactly much. I could have a few more bombs assigned here, which I will. Okay, you're supporting this corps. What I want you to do then is I want you to support Army Group B. But again, that's not probably the wisest idea. What I want you to do then is I want you to support the 1st SS Panzer. There we go. Okay, now let's check on Italy. Frankly, Italy's not doing bad. How have we been doing then in terms of bombing attacks? So there's reconnaissance over Vienna. Right, they are bombing over here actually. That's fuel production. That's a huge amount of damage there. There's a lot of bombing over Berlin, so we do need to protect Berlin. Okay. Have these groups assigned to protect Berlin. Confirm. Then the other bombings over here. Right, there's nothing that can be signed over here, so we need to move some planes. Okay, we can have these planes moved actually. These are BF-109s, Hungarian BF-109s. But frankly, it's something. ME-210s. Okay. I mean, this is nowhere near enough planes, but hey, it's something really. I confirm. At least it's not going to be an uncontested affair. Okay. So... ports don't matter. Can't really do ground support without air security, unless you want to lose a lot of men. Okay, set out directives. Execute. Not bad losses there. Not bad. Okay, not bad at all. Okay then. move that infantry. So, yeah. They took a beating. They're honestly not worth having in combat. Right, we need to stabilize this end. Now goes to another division. Okay, we need to keep them separate. I could move at the Volksjäger. Which is probably the best idea to be doing here. Okay. So I can move this force up here. Move this Panzer Division. Perhaps I might be better off moving this Panzer Grenadier Division over here, which I think I would be. So we'll have you assigned to the closest headquarters. Okay. So I could potentially try and attack here. Potentially. They do have some really remarkably good defensive values. So I don't think that's the best idea to do. I would be, without a doubt, better off moving more men to cover that. Yeah, I'll have that division move up over here too. Reinforce that part of the line. Okay. We need to keep these forces separated. Move you up here. Right then. So what I'll probably do then is I'll probably drop supplies here. But honestly, we're not doing too badly here. We are keeping the Allied landings contained for the time being. That's the best way I can put it. We need these forces to be cut off from supply. Once that happens, I can start to advance on them. But frankly, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. I could try to potentially push them here. That's a possibility. But it is... Oh, it has a fucking Mulberry Harbour. Shit. Right, well. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.